Do you want to know what goes through a comp player's head when they do this?
One's in blue.
Yeah, arm.
Safe arsenal.
Dirt.
Let's break it down. The enemies are defending Church Arsenal in the basement.
Nope.
My team loves to go for these top-down clears. The general idea is to get rid of roamers early so we can focus more time on vert and getting hatches open and then hitting site. Since I'm on Buck, I'm supposed to just be opening stuff up. I open the Logi hatch so the Hibana can drone for us, and then I rotate over to Jacuzzi to get the wall open, which is where me and Jack are going to push from. Since Hibana's job is to drone here until we get that full control for her to get the hatches, I'm basically just doing a quick drone just to make sure there's no audio coming up the main stairs and there's nothing super close to me. Since we don't know if they're roamers in strip or in bar, I always pre-aim common angles where roamers could be sitting at, just to be sure. Soft breach on this angle is super important. It allows you to basically take out anyone who's contesting bottom main stairs. This is really helpful when you're pushing bar because defenders can often just sit there with a shotgun or walk up and try to kill the Hibana as they're opening hatches. As you can see here, they did have a defender sitting bottom main, so I quickly take him out. And now that I have that opening pick and I created a gap, I quickly take it by just jumping down the main stairs. It's very rare for teams to have two people playing on that main stairs, so I take it very quickly before the defenders can rotate to retake that space. I do a quick scan here, just making sure there aren't any traps. If they have a Legion or a Fenrir here, I could create an audio cue that would alert the defenders to where I'm pushing. As I walk down, I also see that Church is fully reinforced. Normally there are going to be head holes on that far right wall, and seeing that there aren't any, in my head I know the next gap to hit is going to be Moto. Whenever you want to hit a gap like this, the important part is to know where you can get shot from when you're pushing in. Right now my big threat are those footholes on Kool-Aid wall, which is this close left of Armory, and then anyone contesting long from either dummies or Church double. Since I safely crossed to the right side of the door, I'm not super worried about dummies right now, so instead I'm going to go prone and watch these footholes. I do see a Fenrir trap that I think I can shoot, but I actually can't. It's still bulletproof. Valk ends up walking into frame because she's contesting the hatch and kitchen, so I'm able to get an easy pick on her. With the lion scan, I take my cue to walk in. I do take a shot here, but I don't overreact to it. I just keep walking through, break this bulletproof just to be safe, and I continue on to Moto. Here I peek kind of slowly just to make sure there aren't any footholes or headholes on this blue wall in front of me. Seeing that there isn't, I decide to peek a little bit farther into sight, still not walking in fully. When I do decide to walk in, I actually hear someone going cams in this back corner at Church. It's either behind the Church bar or in the corner on the black box. Hearing that, I know it's my time to push. I do hear footsteps in blue, so I turn around to check real quick. I don't see anyone or hear any more footsteps queuing me into someone peeking the rotate, so I continue on and get the echo. Now I know for a fact that the person in blue is going to be swinging me, so I get ready and play around the bomb, pre-fire a little bit, and then get the headshot on the Aruni. Now with this next lion scan and only one defender left on the board, I push into Armory. I hear the MP5 around AKs or maybe dirt, so I start walking in, still playing around that tall box. With the smoke fading away, I still just shoot it where I hear the audio and eventually flick over to the Doc's head and get the ace. I really like this clip because it's a good example of how to be aggressive and take space while still being smart and really analyzing what the enemies are doing and taking advantage of that gap in their defense. I know attacking can be challenging for a lot of players just because it's hard to find that balance of aggression and intelligent, careful play, but it's important that if you ever find a gap in an opponent's defense, you should be taking advantage of it and abusing it. I hope you guys got something out of this round breakdown, and as always, make sure to like and follow for more tips like this.